Hi, everybody. My name is Nanika Edwards, and I'm continuing with my marriage series. I do believe that this is video 13, and I will be discussing emotional affairs. Emotional affairs. Our emotions and emotional affairs. Yes, an emotional affair is still just that, an affair, and can easily lead to a physical affair by degrees, just like a frog boiling in water. Before you know it, your goose will be cooked. You slip, you slide. By the way, most affairs start in the workplace and start off as seemingly harmless bonding. Here's what an emotional affair looks like. 1. Sharing your heart on a regular basis with someone who is not your spouse. 2. Sending saucy text messages to people outside of your marriage. 3. Finding solace in someone else apart from your spouse. 4. Frequent giggling and private jokes between you and a coworker. 5. Constantly texting someone of the opposite sex who is not your spouse. 6. Chatting with or meeting up with an old flame online. 7. Complaining about your spouse to a confidant who is not your therapist. 8. Bonding romantically with anyone who is not your spouse. A casual fling is never worth losing a beautiful marriage over. Just because your marital embers haven't been sizzling doesn't mean they can't be fanned back to life once you put in the effort. Also, keep in mind, whatever people do with you, they can also do to you. Affairs may feel exciting in the moment, but they lead to nothing good or ultimately fulfilling. One thought that comes to mind is a verse in Proverbs that says that stolen water is sweet, but in the end, it turns into gravel in the mouth. Stolen water is sweet, but in the end, it turns into gravel in the mouth. When we have emotional affairs, essentially, it's like stolen water. When we have an affair of any kind, including an emotional one, it means that we are robbing our spouse of something that should be rightfully theirs and giving it to somebody else. And of course, because we know that it's wrong, deep down we know that it's wrong, um, it would be clandestine. We would be trying to hide. We'd be trying to, duck for cover. And that sometimes that adds to the excitement of this misadventure. Something that's going to eventually be a misadventure. So we have to be so careful. We have to be so careful. The wages of sin is death. A lot of times when people have affairs, at some point or the other, they tend to regret it. How do I know this? Because I follow these things online. I love to read the comment sections under a lot of YouTube videos, and I see the things that people say. And across the board, men and women, people often regret having affairs. May not be immediate, but somewhere down the road, it's going to come back to bite you. Whether it's in this life or the next, it's just not worth it. So those are my thoughts on emotional affairs, but maybe you might have some of your own. Care to share any other points that I might have left out? Anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for giving it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed the content and you'd like to see more like it, then thank you for subscribing to my channel. Until next time.